Okay, we had problems, guys. But good Friday afternoon, everybody. I've been outside. I'm sweaty, I'm hot, but here we are. I've been wrestling a baby to try to get him to go to sleep. And then YouTube wasn't working for me. So anyway, here we are. And I'm gonna try to get my comments pulled up. But I have been so excited about this planner. I'm literally like just opening it for the first time. I have not like touched it at all other than to cut the tape around the outside so that you don't have to see me wrestling with the box. But this is my well-planned day planner. Okay. Oh, no. Don't want to hear me in the background. Okay. So this company, I have been using their planners for, this is either my 5th or 6th year. I know for sure I've had 4 and this would be my 5th, but it might be my 6th. I don't remember. But I love them. The quality is impeccable. I know a lot of people are Erin Condren people. A lot of people have like their planner that they use. I am a basic girl. Like I don't want stickers. I don't want a lot of like extra stuff. But I want quality paper and I like it to look kind of cute, right? I don't want just like plain old black and white. And this kind of fits the bill on that in between. So here is, I just took this out of the box and they wrap it in this nice little tissue paper for you. But sorry, this company so their first 3 or 4 planners that I purchased from them, they had scripture throughout. They had a place that actually said like Bible, like for your homeschool planning day. And last year, I didn't realize that they had gotten rid of that until I ordered my planner and had already gotten it open. So I just stuck with it, but I didn't love the fact that that stuff wasn't in there. Now, they did not replace it with like some like pro craziness agenda, right? They did not replace it with something heretical or crazy. But I just kind of missed that aspect of it. So then this year, when I saw that they were going to offer custom planners, I was thrilled. Now, I kind of waited on ordering almost too long because my planner from this past year runs up, like today is the last day on it. I guess technically tomorrow. But anyway, and so I was like, oh no, I don't have any planner, you know, and we school year round. And so I was like, I need something to keep track of my hours and stuff. So I need a new planner and it arrived today, like perfect timing. Let's see what we have here. It says, hello, glad to catch a live. And then Mrs. setting up my own planner, but love getting inspiration. Yes. So, oh, it's so pretty, guys. Okay, you guys might not love this style. Let me show you first. I can't remember, if you filled out a survey or something, you got a little extra. So I got these little tabs, and they're kind of matching the colors of my planner. So they're kind of earth tony colored. So previously, most of their planners have been some sort of floral theme, very cute. Some more earthy than others. I like the earthier colors, but when I did my custom one, it's gonna be kind of loud. I wanted the earthy tones, but I love like a mid-century modern feel. I feel like I was born in the wrong decade sometimes. I'm kind of a like 60s girl at heart for some reason. And so this is gonna be loud for a second. But, so I just love that vibe. And so when I saw that they had covers that match that, I was so excited. So here it is in the wrapper. Now I will say this is a lot thinner than my previous ones, but I got to pick the pages that were in it. And so I got rid of a lot of the pages that were in the original planner that I just didn't use. I found myself not using them year after year. Several years I would try to use them and I would just always fail. So I'm like, I'm not gonna waste the paper to do that. So here is the cover. Again, it is super, super good quality. Well-planned day, homeschool planner. I think you could edit this, maybe. I just didn't choose to. And then here's our back. Now I'm trying to decide, this feels flimsier than my previous years, but I'm trying to decide if it's because I have less pages or if it actually is like a different material, but it still feels good quality. And my favorite thing is not just like the outside. I do think these are a little flimsier, but they're still fine. I love the actual paper, like how the paper feels. It's super thick. So here is our front page. You immediately have a note section, And then this belongs to, so you can fill out all that in case you lose it. And then Rebecca is the one who does this, so there's always a little blurb about her. Let's see. So it does say stuff about Achieve in the beginning. This is kind of like their planning method. I've never used this. I'm a natural planner, so I just don't really follow anything like that. But there's that if you need that. Then I incorporated the year at a glance. That is always helpful. This is where I always highlight our start days, our end days, our known holidays or vacations that we're taking where we know we need to be off school. And so then I can kind of look and go, okay, here's where we need to do school. Here's where we might want to take a week off. Since we do year-round school, we do 6 weeks on, 1 week off, kind of ish. So we write down our important dates here that we're going to be doing something, and then I kind of highlight them throughout here, and then we just kind of fill in the rest of when we should do school. This is something that I always intend to do and never have done it. So you're supposed to put a picture, either like your first day of school, your last day of school of the year, and then it's like treasured read aloud book, number of books you read this year, favorite field trip, most enjoyed history topic, all these different things that I'm like, that would be so cool to look back on, and I forget to do it every single year. Every single year I forget. Hello, Jamie. Yes, so many include pages that I just don't want. As big of a planner as I am, I don't plan every last detail. And so I don't need a lot of things that they often offer. So I opted for something a little different this time. So this is a 6-week rotation at the beginning. So it says 6 weeks, and then there's room for 4 students. You could offer, or you could opt for fewer or more students, but I went ahead and went with the 4 student. I don't have 4 students yet. My baby's not in school yet, but and then there is 6 weeks. So this is just where I'm gonna write the goals of, hey, our first 6-week chunk, since we do school for 6 weeks and take a week off, here's what I hope to accomplish in this 6 weeks. I would like to be up to this math lesson, or I would like to have read this read aloud or whatever. Just to kind of have a place to put that to make sure that we're kind of on track for the year. And then I opted for 2 full notes pages for just those times when I don't know about you guys, but I take like moments to just brain dump, where I just have like, oh, I want to look at this curriculum for potential curriculum for next year or whatever, and it's just like swirling around in my head. I like to have a place to just like get that on paper so I can look at it later when I have time. And then we have a weekly schedule. So here is just what I will use to kind of just set up, like, here's what I would like to do, right? It may not always work. Sorry, I'm trying to, oh yes. So I did morning, afternoon, evening, and then just notes, and then it's days of the week. So here's kind of what our days will look like. So I know every Wednesday we're gonna have pickleball. So I'll go ahead and put that in the morning slot, just so that I can look ahead and go, okay, make sure that we don't have a big math assignment that we wanna try to get to on a Wednesday morning when we're not gonna be home. So that's just to kind of have that all in one spot. And then we start in with the monthly schedules, or monthly calendars, I mean. So here's our July, right? And then there's always a little notes section on the side. This is where I put in doctor's appointments, and I put in field trips and co-op things that we have planned. And I went ahead and opted, because they took it out of the planner, I put it back in. It's really tiny, but there's little scriptures for each day. Now, I haven't always looked these up, but I just like to have them there so that if I just need a little inspiration, I have a scripture there that I can look up. And then here is what my weekly spread looks like. Now, you even got to pick what was up and down the edges here. So mine says Bible/together time. So that's like our morning time. And it's when we do Bible, we might do a read aloud, but it's everyone all together. And then it's math, history, science, language arts, spelling and handwriting, electives, and then ABLE, which is my soon-to-be kindergartner. But he doesn't really follow the same flow as everyone else. I just usually take a chunk of time and just go strictly work with him without anyone else around. So that's why his is kind of separate. Whereas all these other boxes, the top section will be for my oldest, and the bottom section will be for my second oldest. And so then we have Saturday and Sunday. So anything we do that is learning based, I go ahead and write it in there and how long it took, because in Missouri we have to track hours. And so if we, go on a family bike ride, or if we go on a hike or whatever, Or if we do a read aloud, I go ahead and write that down and how long it took so that when I go to track my hours later, it's right there. And then instead of, you have the option of putting things like cleaning schedule or meal plan or whatever, I just put priorities here. So sometimes, you know, like I always think when I'm going to bed the night before, like, okay, so what do I have to get done? Usually school is on there, right? But sometimes there's other things, like I need to film a YouTube video tomorrow, like I have to. Or like thinking into the next week, like, oh, we have a field trip this day, or I really need to call this person, I really need to make this appointment. And that's where I will put that. Like if I'm like, oh, there's something we have to attend to this specific day, I'll go ahead and put that there so that it's just fresh in my mind. So then we have obviously all the rest of July in there. And then we have our August calendar. So it goes on like that. I'm trying to remember if I put anything at the semester or not. I think I had, no, I took it out. I had it and then I took it out. It was like all, like you could do Christmas lists and Christmas plans. And I've used that some years and haven't other years. And so I just saved a little bit of money and didn't do it. But I did put, oh, I did put it in here. It's just at the back. It's not in the middle. Never mind. I did put it in there. So this is a gift checklist. So I have each child, I have 4 spots for children, and then gift idea and budget. So when we do gifts, we kind of have like, oh, I'd like to spend around this amount per kid. Now, of course, little kids, I spend less on than big kids, but baby's awake. And so then we can put the budget and kind of what we're thinking of getting. And then this is just anyone else that we get gifts for. And stocking stuffers. I made a little section just for stocking stuffers. And then this, I didn't really use this last year, but I thought maybe I would this year. But this is, okay, the store. So I could put like Amazon, or I could put Target or whatever. Oh, we're not shopping at Target right now. If we ever go back to Target, I could put Target right there. And then what I'm going to purchase at that store. So there's 6 of those. And then to do. So like things I want to do for the holidays, you know, like I don't go caroling, who am I joking? Bake cookies or gingerbread houses or whatever. And then just to finish it off, I put 2 more notes pages because we can't have enough notes. So mine is very, very simple, but this is just to show you that if you do go with Well Planned Day, if you want a simple basic planner, you can do it. This was around $45, I think, which is spendy. I know. But I am a planner girl. I am a pen and paper girl. I'm not gonna be one of those people that like uses it for a couple weeks and then loses it and forgets it. Like I use a planner every single day of my life. And so this is important to me and valuable. And then we keep these as part of our record keeping. For the state of Missouri, you need to have like some proof that you did some school. And so this is one of the things I like to keep. So I like it to be sturdy, something that'll hold up throughout moves and boxes and filing cabinets and all the things. So it's a little spendy, but I got to pick what it looked like. I got to pick all the different headings and what I had in it. And I could have put so much more in it, but I just didn't feel like it. But I figured that was a decent price for how much I love and cherish my planner. So let me know in the comments. I am getting a lot of my curriculum in boxes right now, and I would be happy to do an unboxing of any of that with you if you want it. If you don't want it, it's no skin off my nose, but I've been getting in my Sunlight stuff, and I'm getting ready to order some Apologia stuff. I went shopping today at the used curriculum store to see if I could get any of that cheaper. It was kind of a bust. I did get my son's 8th grade math curriculum, so that was really cool because I saved like $100 there. So anyway, let me know if you want to see any of that. But other than that, I thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.